Whispers of the abandoned school shrouded in shadow. This is the story of Tat Tak School, a place where the past refuses to stay buried. Hong Kong, a city pulsing with life. Its streets are always bustling, filled with the sounds of commerce, laughter, and the hum of daily life. Yet nestled amongst the vibrant tapestry of its urban sprawl lies Tat Tak School. Hidden away, almost forgotten, it stands as a stark contrast to the city's relentless energy. A spectre of a building shrouded in whispers and shadowed by an unnerving past. Its dark windows seem to watch, holding secrets that no one dares to uncover. Once a beacon of knowledge, now a desolate tomb of forgotten memories. The classrooms that once echoed with the sounds of learning are now silent, filled only with the ghosts of the past. Abandoned years ago after a string of unexplained tragedies, it stands as a chilling testament to the darkness that can fester in the spaces we leave behind. The broken windows and decaying walls tell a story of neglect and sorrow. Locals speak of the school with a hushed reverence, their voices laced with fear. They avoid the area, especially after dark, believing that the spirits of those who suffered still linger. They tell tales of children who vanished within its walls, their laughter echoing long after their absence. The playground, once a place of joy, now stands empty, haunted by the memories of those who played there. The air grows heavy as you approach the school. Each step feels like a journey into the unknown, the path overgrown and untamed. An oppressive silence hangs thick, broken only by the rustling of the wind through the overgrown weeds that have claimed the schoolyard. Nature has begun to reclaim what was once taken by human hands. The iron gates, rusted and groaning, stand as a warning. They creak ominously, as if to remind visitors of the horrors that lie within. Beyond them lies a place where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. The fog that often envelops the entrance adds to the sense of otherworldliness, a place where the echoes of lost souls linger, trapped in an eternal twilight. The hallways, once bustling with students, now feel like corridors to another realm. Even in the daylight, the school exudes an unsettling aura. The sunlight does little to chase away the shadows that cling to the building. It's as if the very walls are imbued with the terror they have witnessed. The cracks and peeling paint seem to tell a story of their own, one of pain and suffering. The air grows colder as you step onto the grounds. Each footstep echoes, amplifying the sense of isolation and dread. A shiver crawls down your spine. The feeling of being watched is almost palpable, as if unseen eyes are tracking your every move. You can't shake the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes peering at you from the shadows. The darkness seems to move, alive with the spirits of the past. This is Tat Tak School, a place where history and horror intertwine, creating a tapestry of fear and fascination. A place where fear is not just a feeling, but a tangible presence. It wraps around you, seeping into your very bones, reminding you that some places are best left undisturbed. Silence. Deafening and absolute. The kind of silence that makes your ears ring as if the very air is holding its breath. Then, a faint giggle, high-pitched, innocent, chilling. It pierces through the silence like a knife, sending a shiver down your spine. It's a sound that should bring joy, yet here within the decaying walls of Tat Tak School, it sends shivers down your spine. The walls, once vibrant with the laughter and learning of children, now stand as silent witnesses to a dark past, the laughter of children. But these are not the joyous sounds of play. They are distorted, twisted, as if the very essence of happiness has been corrupted. These are the echoes of something else, something lost, something trapped, something sinister. The shadows seem to dance with a life of their own, whispering secrets of the past. The long, darkened corridors seem to amplify the sound, carrying it through the empty classrooms and echoing off the chipped and faded walls. Each step you take feels like an intrusion, as if you're walking through a forbidden realm. Each giggle is like a pinprick to the soul, a reminder that you're not alone within these haunted halls. The air grows colder, and you can almost feel the weight of unseen eyes watching your every move. They seem to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. The laughter bounces off the walls, creating an eerie symphony that plays with your mind. You spin around, desperate to locate the source, but there's nothing there. Just the oppressive darkness and the feeling of being watched. Only the oppressive silence and the lingering chill of unseen eyes upon you. The atmosphere is thick with tension, as if the very building is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. Some say the laughter belongs to the children who disappeared from the school, their spirits forever bound to the place of their demise. Their faces, once full of life, now haunt the memories of those who dare to remember. Others whisper of malevolent entities that feed off the fear of the living. Their laughter a siren's call to lure unsuspecting souls to their doom. These entities, they say, are drawn to places of sorrow and despair, feeding on the negative energy that lingers. The truth, like most things within the walls of Tat Tak School, remains shrouded in mystery. The stories and legends have become intertwined, creating a tapestry of fear and intrigue that captivates the imagination. But one thing is certain: to hear the laughter of the unseen children is to experience the raw, unadulterated terror that permeates every inch of this forsaken place. It is a sound that cuts through the bravest of hearts, leaving a lasting impression of dread. It is a sound that will stay with you long after you leave, a haunting reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of our world. The echoes of their laughter will follow you, a chilling testament to the mysteries that remain unsolved and the spirits that refuse to rest. Old Mr. Wong, the school's former janitor, knew the chilling tales of Tat Tak School better than anyone. He had heard the whispers, the stories passed down from generation to generation, each more terrifying than the last. He had spent years tending to its decaying grandeur, always careful to finish his work before the sun dipped below the horizon. The school, once a place of learning and laughter, had become a shadow of its former self, a place where the past lingered like a ghost. But one fateful night, duty called him back, and he found himself facing the horrors that lurked within. The storm outside was relentless, as if nature itself was warning him to stay away. A violent storm raged outside, mirroring the terror that unfolded within the school walls. Thunder roared and lightning flashed, casting eerie shadows that seemed to move on their own. Mr. Wong, armed with a flickering lantern and a heart heavy with dread, made his way to the leaking roof. Each step he took echoed through the empty halls, a reminder of the silence that now filled the school. As he climbed the creaking stairs, the sound of children's laughter echoed through the stairwell, sending chills down his spine. It was a sound that should have been comforting, but here, in this place, it was anything but. He reached the top floor, his lantern casting dancing shadows on the water-stained walls. The air was thick with the scent of mold and decay, a testament to the years of neglect. And that's when he saw them. Silhouettes of children, their forms shifting and swirling like smoke in the dim light. They seemed to be playing, their movements fluid and unnatural. They danced and played, their ethereal forms seemingly oblivious to his presence. It was as if they were trapped in a moment of time, forever reliving their last moments. Terror, raw and consuming, seized Mr. Wong. He could feel his heart pounding in his chest, each beat a reminder of his own mortality. He stumbled back, dropping his lantern. The light flickered and died, plunging the hallway into darkness. The hallway plunged into darkness, the ghostly laughter now closer, surrounding him. He could feel their presence, cold and unyielding, pressing in on him from all sides. He scrambled to his feet, his heart pounding in his chest. Panic set in and he could barely think. his only thought to escape the nightmare that had become his reality. He didn't dare breathe, didn't dare blink, as he raced towards the exit, the sound of phantom laughter echoing in his ears. Each step felt like an eternity, the hallway stretching out before him like a never-ending tunnel. Mr. Wong never stepped foot in Tat Tak School again. The memories of that night haunted him, a constant reminder of the things that lurked in the shadows. His hair turned white overnight, and he refused to speak of the horrors he had witnessed. The once lively man became a shadow of his former self, his eyes always distant, as if he was still trapped in that dark hallway. Some dismissed his experience as a trick of the light or a figment of his imagination. They laughed and joked, saying that the old man had finally lost his mind. But those who knew Mr. Wong, those who had seen the terror etched into his eyes, knew better. They knew that something had changed him, something that could not be explained away by simple logic. They knew that within the walls of Tat Tak School, some things are better left undisturbed. The school stood as a silent sentinel, a reminder of the past and the secrets it held, waiting for the next soul brave enough or foolish enough to uncover them.